We're taking the punishment now, paying money into
The markets.
Into the markets.
Yeah, that are falling.
the falling like mad.
Yeah.
We're taking that little hit like he was taking the pain, taking the sweat, the time, the effort. He's reaping the rewards in the future. Don't worry about perfection.
Yeah.
If you're waiting for perfection, you'll never get anything done.
Yeah.
And you'll just still be the same person you were ages ago. So, yeah, they've done that. They've just put a product out,
Yeah.
beta tested it, got the world's opinion, go, okay, this is where we need to improve. This is what people are looking for.
Yeah.
And they'll grow and build from there.
Just grow from it, yeah.
We are finding success, and we're here to help break that monotony of your life and help you find your own version of success. Welcome back to another episode, guys, with me, Alex.
And me, Adam. How you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm good.
Do you know what you just reminded me of?
Nope.
You remind me of one of those American auctioneers.
Sold.
Yeah, you said it so fast.
Have you seen the cattle markets where they do that? It's just
No, I haven't.
cattle markets, they're funny. They're really funny. Just horse racing, that's it. Horse racing commentators. Oh my, I don't know how they do that. He's won the race.
What?
Goldfish Tank Face has won the race. Where is the name of the horse? Crazy names. I love it.
I'm going to buy a horse one day and call him Goldfish Tank Face.
Do it. I bet it'll win. Commentators.
How's your week been, mate? All good?
Yeah, good week. Again, still cold. It's dark so early now, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's also, well, I know it's not much lighter. It's a little bit lighter in the day, isn't it? In the morning, sorry.
Yes, in the morning.
So it's not too bad.
They obviously clocked them back a few weeks ago now, didn't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not too bad in the mornings. But something about leaving work in the dark. Now 9 to 5.
Yeah. It's a struggle.
But also I'm a night owl.
You are, aren't you? I'm
Yeah.
different. I'm a morning boy.
I am a night owl, and I can, even if I get up really early, I can still push on late into night. Like, I don't know. I prefer being up late. So like I don't mind. I like the darkness. Sorry, I should say more than I don't like being up late because I love getting loads of sleep. But I really like the darkness. I could be in darkness a lot more if I wanted to.
Yeah.
There's something about street lights, and I just prefer it. The car lights, and I don't know. It's going to sound really silly, but I quite like lights.
Oh, not weird at all.
No.
Batson's got a light fetish.
Right, how was your week?
Yeah, it's been alright, though. Not too
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, still working on things. I sort of, I think last week I sort of refocused on my goals a little bit. Went
Love it.
through the list that we wrote at the start of the year, just sort of like making sure I'm heading sort of doing
Final
ticking off-
little bits for the year.
Yeah, ticking off those lists, getting them done. Getting
Yeah.
those quarters signed off, and getting ready for the next one, mate.
I was going to say, I've bought my calendars for next year already. They're
It's
coming.
going quick. Oh yeah,
Oh,
nice,
yeah,
good
I'll
man.
be,
Planning ahead. We like
That's
it.
it.
We like it.
Because I'll be honest, this year hasn't been the most successful for me. But again, that's the journey to success is up and down. It's never a...
It's not linear, is it?
No, exactly that. So you can have bad years, you can have great years.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm going to push for next year. I have so much discipline that next year's going to be a good one. So yeah, getting ahead of the game. Trying to plan
That's
it now.
what we like to hear.
That's right. This episode,
Yep.
Adam, my dear buddy, old pal, we're going to talk... Well... Sorry, breaking up there. Microphone connection issue. Went for a tunnel. What we're going to talk about this week, Adam, I forgot. On time.
The now.
The now. That's it.
Talk about the now.
The now. Why we do things for the now and then for the future, more importantly.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to open up with... Well, what I was telling you about earlier, just before we start the podcast, right?
Yeah, nice.
Why does... Say you make it to the fittest man in your gym, all right? You do the most wall balls, you do the biggest bench lift, you can squat the most, you can run the fastest. Why is it that he doesn't just stop and go, I've made it to the top. I'm happy, I'm going to call it a day. Because he's the fittest. Why doesn't he need to do it anymore? He's achieved the goal. The goal of going to the gym is to be fit, is to get fit.
Yeah.
He's a tick box, done, winner. He can go home and have a cup of tea, a couple of biscuits, a couple of chocolate hobnob biscuits,
Oh,
and they're good.
love hobnob.
You know, he's sorted, loving it. Why does he keep going? Because he's preparing for the future, in my opinion. He's looking further in the future. And also, maintenance.
Yeah.
There's very few things in this world is once you've achieved it, you've got it for life.
Yeah, doesn't happen. Some things like riding a bike, you never really forget. But other things, like doing judo, you do miss the tactics. You miss have I forgotten this? What I do now? You kind of miss those bits. If you're not sharpening your edge, your edge is going to become blunt.
Oh, that was good. I like that. I didn't see that coming, but I like that. So I found, do you remember furlough?
Yeah.
We were furloughed at that time, weren't we?
Uh-huh.
We were taking out work, and it was a few months before we went back. And I remember going back, the old what do you call it? Your muscle memory for the job.
Yeah.
Actually, Spanners and that.
It takes a little time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it'd gone. It took a minute or two for me to get back into the routine. So it's it's the exact same with anything.
Yeah.
I found with investing, if I take a month off of looking into markets, looking into companies, I get a bit rusty and I have to go, hang on, what does that mean again? What does this, I have to relearn again, essentially, So I think it's applicable for anything we do as a human.
Yeah.
Even riding a bike. I think the first time you do it, you'd be like, whoa, until you get back in it. You take a few muscle memory and all that. So whatever thing you're doing in life, whether it's want to be a business master, you can't ever lift off.
No, you can't. So I'm glad you brought us up, actually, especially the gym one. There's two guys that I work with, or indirectly work with, and they're really old boys now. They're maybe, I want to say old boys, maybe late 40s, early 50s, early 60s. That sort of age. I know one's sort of looking to retire, and one's sort of maybe early 50s.
Okay.
And these boys, you can tell back in the day, they were ripped. They still look physically strong. They're jacked, got veins going, they've got the whole lot. They've still got the big shoulders, the big arms, the V-shaped bodies. Yeah. And when I go to the gym, just after work, and every single day I'm in the gym, there's a guy in there called Randy. And when you go to the gym consistently, you don't know these people. You just sort of say, "How you doing, mate? You're all right," and you just sort of get talking, or you're just talking about what he's doing or whatever. And Randy's maybe 50, something like that, 50, 60. If you're listening, sorry, Randy, I don't know your age, but come and tell me next time. But he's in there, and he's just like going through the motions of doing his workout and getting it done. He knows what to do. And on leg day, he'll jump on the bike for 10 minutes. And I'm using leg day because I saw him do it on Friday, so it's fresh in my mind. So he'll jump on the bike for 10, 15 minutes, go and warm up, get his legs up. Also, he's an older bloke, so he takes a little more time to warm up. He has to do a little mobility. Then he'll jump on the bar, just do light squats on the bar, and then he'll put some weight on. And he'll go, I don't know, 60 kilos. He'll do 6 kilos, 20 reps. And then he'll put another two plates on. So now he's doing squatting 2 plates. He's doing 100 kilos. He'll just bang out 100 kilos. Just easy. Just 20 reps. Bang, bang. 20 reps. Then I put 5s on each side. So now he's doing 110. Bang, just reps it out. And it's like he's just so clean cut with what he's doing. And like he'll pull the bench out, he'll warm his legs up some more with the Thorough gun.
Yep.
And he'll be back on it, just pumping out, bang, repping, bang, bang, weight after weight after weight, just keep going up. This bloke's 50, 60 years old, and he does it every Friday. Will be a leg day for him, and then he'll go and do like hamstring curls and calf raises and stuff. He'll just do all that sort of stuff, and just does it every single day, day in, day out, week in, week out. And and then I saw him in the shower after. I was like, "How you doing, mate? You're right." And he kind of just
what were you doing in the shower?
Having a shower.
Shared showers?
No, we've got cubicles.
Carry on. Sorry,
whatever, Randy. But yeah, and then it just made me think. This guy's been doing this. Maybe he started in his late teens, early 20s, and he's just been doing it for 40, 50 years. Maybe he's defined his routine. Maybe he's changed it. Maybe he mixed it up. Maybe he doesn't. But he just keeps going, and that's how he's allowed himself to be squatting 120, 140 easy. He just reps it out, and like he breaks a sweat. But it's just monotonous.
You would do at that age, I imagine.
Yeah, but he's got trousers on, he's got his little jumper on, and he's just bang, bang, bang on to the next thing. So he's always working on that, doing it the now. He's always going, and even so, like I said, he might have started 20, he might have started 50, I don't know. But he's just kept going and just growing and growing and growing and working towards the future. And I think now, if you ask a 60-year-old person to squat 120 kilos, the average person, they'd be like, no, it will happen.
Yep.
But because he's been consistently working at it for the now, he's fine.
That's amazing, because that is quite an achievement, to be fair.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I don't know many 60-year-olds that can do it.
No.
I don't know many 60-year-olds that can touch their toes.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. And he's just working on his mobility, being healthy, and he's very in shape. He's not overweight. He doesn't have a belly. He's got shoulders that are wider than houses. Do you know what I mean? He's a built guy.
Yeah.
It's just mega to see. So you look at it and you go, that's got to be me. I've got to be mobile. I've got to be lifting more heavy. I've got to be doing this. I've got to be doing that. And I've got to keep going.
And that'll be keeping him young mentally. Like Absolutely. That sort of thing is so good for your brain.
Yeah.
You see it all the time. Like as soon as someone stops a physical job and they just retire, go sit in their sofa for a year or two. That's it. The age is so quick.
Yeah.
They can't touch their toes, can't get up easily, get into the door quickly is not a thing.
Yeah.
It's scary. So he's that's awesome. Good for him.
Doing it for the now, for the future, it can be a lot easier.
He's punishing himself now. Well, he's probably not. He's probably enjoying it.
He loves it.
Yeah,
he loves it.
and that's awesome, man. But yeah, he's preparing for the future. He's going to be sorted for a few years. Being able to do that's going to prevent so many like age-related injuries and so on, so for hips, knees. That's good for him. People think squatting is bad for your knees. It's good. It's activating them. It's keeping the blood flow.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're doing them wrong, it's not great, but that's awesome. That's
mega.
And it's the same for, you can put it in the finance world, investing. We're taking the punishment now, paying money into the markets.
Yeah, that are falling.
Like mad.
Yeah.
We're taking that little hit, like he was taking the pain, taking the sweat, the time, the effort. And he's reaping the rewards in the future. It's the exact same as investing. You will reap the rewards in the future.
Yeah. I heard Warren Buffett speak a few weeks ago. I can't remember when it was. It might have been a few years ago. You know what the guy's like. He hasn't changed for years.
No,
he doesn't age, does he now?
You see a video 10 years ago. He's the same person.
He's got to that age. Same person. But he was talking about just stick at it. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Don't worry about if people are jumping out the window because stocks are falling by 10%. They're going to fall by 10%. It happens. It's called a correction. Things fall and things go up. But if you're investing in a fund like the S&P, the results are there to show you that it's going to go up. Yep. And people always go, but what if it doesn't go up? Well, then the world's ended, and you don't have to worry about anything ever again because it's over.
The top 500 companies in the US all collapse, and then the top 5 that have replaced them all collapse. Top 500 that
it's not. You've got more things to worry about.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need money at that point.
Yeah, it's like the post-apocalyptic dinger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not worry about that. So just be focused, be calm, remain a level head, and understand that. Just keep going, keep the maintenance. Just maintain and just maintain. The importance of maintenance.
Don't think you've got to a point and you can lift off the gas.
Yeah.
So say you're working in your job, you want to climb the ladder of your respective job. You get to a point, and there's obviously the higher you get in a company, the less roles there are available. Like you get to management, there's only a few managers, and then above them there's only a few less managers, and so on.
CEOs, CFOs, whatever.
Exactly. So the higher you get, the more people want your job, which means you've got crosshairs on your back, you've got a tiger on your back. If you get to it and lift off and think, "Oh, I've made it, I'm sorted," you got another thing coming. You're not going to have that job for very long.
Yeah.
Someone better is going to come. There's always someone better out there. There's always someone pushing harder. So just make sure you're the one pushing harder.
Yeah.
Always going for more. And I think you'll have quite an enjoyable life at that point, following that way of living. Have discipline to be able to execute those sorts of... Have discipline to execute perfection, chasing success for the rest of your life, and it'll be a good life.
It's quite funny. So when people say, have you reached success yet? That's quite a common question that we get in. Have you reached your success
yet? Have you found it yet?
You never find success as a whole point. You find success in one way, but then your goalposts move and you go on to the other journey. So sitting on the beach drinking cocktails for the rest of your life doesn't happen. It happens twice a year if you've got enough money, but you always want to develop more. You always want more out of your life. And if you don't want more out of your life, then you're not growing anymore. You've just collapsed too early. You've just ceased. You're just existing. And that's not what we want to do. We never want to just exist.
No.
We want to be moving, we want to grow, we want to become more.
I want to, if you listen to this, just question yourself now. Like we said a couple of episodes back, question everything. If you are content with your life, happy as Larry, with everything you've got... No. Oh, what was I going? What did you just say? A couple sentences before?
We don't want to be sitting on the beach drinking cocktails. We want to grow.
Yeah.
Keep growing.
That's it. Would you want that for yourself? Can you see yourself doing that, really? Because a lot of people say yes, but when it comes down to it, that becomes the new norm, and they get sick of it.
It's like the whole lottery winner thing.
Yeah,
they become lottery winners, and they say, "Oh, I could retire on that, and I could, it could be the age of 25, and I could retire." Yeah, you could retire, but what are you going to do for the next 70 years of your life? What are you going to do? Sit at home, watch TV
while all your friends are working?
Yeah, you've watched all the. You've got Netflix completed it, mate. Now TV completed it, mate. Disney Plus completed it, mate. Do you know what I mean? What are you going to do? Yeah. You're not just going to sit there, and that's why all the lottery winners have no money because they just
spend it.
blow it up the wall.
They think they're
Almost invincible in a way.
invincible, and they think spending the money is making them happy.
Yeah.
Having the nice cars, having and it is temporarily. We've said this many times in the podcast. It's that instant gratification. You get a nice shiny object. It's fantastic for a little bit. Then it just becomes a norm. That mansion becomes a norm, and you want more.
Yeah.
So you go and spend some more, and you're never actually content with yourself.
Yeah.
You need to be able to find happiness from within yourself. And I think, is it Jocko Willink that says discipline equals freedom?
Yeah.
Live a disciplined life. Set yourself rules. Set yourself targets, and you'll be happier.
Yeah.
Without doubt.
Yeah.
So if you ever do win the lottery, make sure you have discipline, or create some sort of discipline.
Create a goal, create a plan, do something.
Yeah.
Give some to me. Give some to us.
You know, look at your values and chase them. What
Yeah.
can you do to?
Do you want to own a business? Is it something that you're interested in? If you have a hobby, what is it? Turn that into a business. You know, help charities out. If you want to start a club, for instance, if you want to start a podcast, if you want to do something. There's a guy that I had an accountability session with, or watched an accountability session of, and this bloke was like financially free at 35. Like he didn't have to do nothing. He had in property somehow, and all his friends were like, buy more houses. And he's like, well, I don't want to buy more houses right now. I want to sort of slow down a bit and do my own thing. And he was on about starting a podcast. And he was saying, well, he's an introvert. He doesn't want to really get himself out there. So how is he going to do a podcast and still make it grow? You just find your niche. Find your niche and talk about it. And if people relate to your story and people understand you and people know where you've come from and how you've developed yourself, then it's going to grow. And if you believe in yourself and believe in what you're doing, then it will continue to grow. And that's what he's done. He's now started to record podcasts and he's now looking to get them out there. So you just find ways that suit you and then just go and do them.
That's it. Spot on.
His goalpost has changed from being a billionaire to now being a podcaster.
Yeah,
just because he wants to be a faceless podcaster, he's still going to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, mega.
So just get out there and do it.
Yeah, you can have goals and achievements, or that you want to hit.
Yeah.
So yeah, get after them. Because success is never. It's not like on and on. You never have it. Just suddenly having it.
Yeah.
Like I say, goalpost move. It's a continuous journey that never ends to the day you die. Because we couldn't do some of the things we'd do at this age when we're 90.
No.
Also, like some things.
Turning the computer on when you're 90 is going to be quite hard, I think.
Turning what?
Turning the computer on.
At 90?
Yeah, mate. I mean, they're going to change so much.
Yeah.
When we're 90, what are you going to do? You don't even have a computer. It'll be built
Mate,
into
at
the
90,
desk or
computers
something.
won't be turned off.
Yeah,
They'll
true.
constantly be on.
Well, yeah.
They'll be monitoring your eyelids. They'll be in your eyes.
That's right. I hope not. Have you seen, actually,
Go
what... Have you listened to that podcast yet I talked about? Rogan and Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah.
On Rogan?
Yeah. I told
When?
you about this
Recently?
ages ago. I told you about this ages ago,
Yeah,
mate.
but was he on the podcast recently or years ago?
No, it was
Since
like
his crash?
this year.
Oh!
Yeah. And he was speaking about in the development, and he was talking about an idea where he would have sunglasses, and when people were in meetings, the sunglass would project. If they had a message in their phone, the sunglass would project the message onto the glass, and you could select certain messages that were important. For instance, the wife, the kids, or whatever, and they would come up in your lens, and you could see while you're in a meeting. For instance, if you can't check your phone, one-way thing that you could see it, but they couldn't see what they were reading. You just have a quick look, and you can maybe like tap it to get rid of it or something, or like, actually, can you just give me a minute? I need to pop out and sort this situation out. And he's looking at that in like 5 years. He's already got cameras in Ray-Bans, isn't he?
Has he?
Yeah.
Ray-Bans. I love the way he said that. That was funny.
Ray-Bans.
In Ray-Bans.
Cameras or speakers or something? I can't remember. Yeah.
So that doesn't surprise me. I'm surprised because obviously you can hear through that bit of your body, can't you? The bit
well, you can
around
get headphones now to do that, can't you?
Yes, but they don't have to go in your ear. They can be around and you can still pick up clear. So I'm not surprised sunglasses haven't gone down that road. They're going down that road. Isn't tech amazing?
It's nuts, isn't it?
Scary how amazing it is.
And have you seen Meta's price?
Yeah. Are you tempted?
Very tempted.
Yeah, same.
Very tempted. What was it, 88 last time I saw?
Is it?
I think so. Yeah, something like that. 88?
I'm incredibly tempted because some of the stuff they're doing is fantastic.
Yeah.
Is it Opticus?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. Octopus.
Olympus. I can't remember what it is, but the VR headset looks incredible. And it's very basic.
It's very basic, yeah. But it's
everything else,
the
you
future
have to
that's going to come with it. Yeah, exactly.
We did a podcast on it ages ago. don't worry about perfection.
Yeah.
If you're waiting for perfection, you'll never get anything done.
Yeah.
And you'll just still be the same person you were ages ago. So, yeah, they've done that. They've just put a product out,
Yeah.
beta tested it, got the world's opinion, go, okay, this is where we need to improve. This is what people are looking for.
Yeah.
And they'll grow and build from there.
Just grow from it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All he needs to do now, if he stops spending so much money on it, that's it. People are going to start buying that stock, and it's going to go.
Yeah.
straight back up to
So I looked into it 4 months ago, if that. No, not 3 months ago, just before I was like flat out busy with work.
Yeah.
And the money, they're in, is it 45 million in debt or something like that?
But they can pay off.
Well, they earn that in a week.
Stupid, yeah.
They're not even that.
In a day.
It's and the cash reserve they've got in in cash and other alternatives. It's huge.
I think they've got like
It's
a
billions.
10-month cash buffer or something.
Yeah,
they can
yeah,
live
yeah.
off just not bringing in any money for 10 months.
Yeah.
For a company that size.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The amount of money that they spend in pure salary alone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And running lights. Then they can just sit and do nothing for 10 months, not earn a penny.
It's
And they'd be fine.
tempting as, yeah, I know. I've been looking, but I'm sure.
It's nuts.
So's the other one that we've been looking at, isn't it?
Opportunities are out there. Just got to find them.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime.
Yeah.
Although, well, I say a lifetime.
It's not.
Yeah, because if you look back at history, like we like to do, because the past is no, what's that saying? The past is no guarantee of future performance
Yeah.
when you're looking into stocks.
Yeah.
The past is a great way of
Understanding.
understanding what could be happening in the future. So, like the
Yeah.
Great Depression, they saw no way out of that. Some people thought it was the end of the world
Yeah.
in America, and same with the war. People couldn't see past the war. Some people couldn't see past COVID. They thought the world was ruined, and like the humans, we're fighting little buggers. We want to live and we want to do all right. Like,
We're not just going to roll over and give up. Do you know what I mean? It
exactly
doesn't
that.
happen.
And also, the big chiefs of the world, all the money people of the world, they want to keep their money because they like the way they're living. So they're going to make sure the world keeps running the way it's running.
Exactly. And they
People
do
forget about
everything
this.
that they can.
Yeah, exactly. People forget about this. Like investing, a lot. Like when you look at the likes of Elon, Warren Buffett, they're not that rich in cash. They haven't got it in their
Bank
homes.
account ready
In
to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, under the mattress.
It's all in assets, which are in the markets essentially.
Yeah.
So when you're worried about putting your money with their money, I wouldn't be too worried about it.
No, exactly.
They have to take billions and billions of pounds of hits at a time, but you watch 10 years, they'll all be way up high. They'd have been huge amounts on top of what they are worth now.
It's nuts. Isn't
So
it?
I don't think people should be scared of investing and these sort of issues as they are. You know, people can't see past the end of the world. They think it's the end of the world every time. But again, if you look back at history, it's happened every 10 years. We've had a major incident
Yeah.
for the last 60 years.
So
So-
ridiculous.
Take this time, make a load of money now because it's going to be a great opportunity to make some money.
Yeah.
And then ride. So when what's that saying? When people are, what's Warren Buffett saying?
Be fearful not of the greedy, and greedy because are fearful.
Spot on.
Yeah.
People are fearful now. They're being reserved. They're trying to take in their cash, put it out there,
Yeah.
take the risk.
Get some greed.
Exactly.
Go
So when
and
everyone
buy.
else is greedy, you can reap the rewards.
Yeah.
And then just wait for the next major crash because there's going to be another one in the next 10 years or so.
Yeah.
I'm confident.
Yeah.
There will be 10 years after that in that 10-year window, and in the one after that in that 10-year window. And it's just part of life.
These things happen, yeah. You just ride the wave and jump on it while you can.
Spot on.
Anything else to add?
No, I'm good.
Mega. All right. Don't forget Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, links will be down below. Don't forget to follow us. Share, rate, review. Help this podcast get out there so we can help the world. Take care, guys. Have a good week. See you later. Success is available for everyone, so why should you settle for less?